Welcome back to my channel. Sorry that I've been absent for so long. It's purely because I haven't been well, or I've been busy with random things like Christmas. Everyone's been busy with that, and I've just generally not had the energy or the motivation to make videos really. But today I'm making one to explain to you all what spinal myoclonus is. Now, you're probably thinking, what on earth does myoclonus mean? Now, myoclonus is a type of seizure that you can get for various reasons. There's so many different types of myoclonus. When I looked it up, there was like an endless list. The type of myoclonus that I have is called Segmental Spinal Myoclonus. Sorry. And that is as a result of my syringomyelia. Now, if you don't know what that is from my previous videos, my syringomyelia is basically a thin but very long cyst that runs down inside my spinal cord. I also have Arnold-Chiari malformation, which basically means my brain's a bit too low, which has caused the fluid to go and cause a long cyst in my spinal cord. And that is the reason why I have spinal myoclonus. However, this wasn't diagnosed until October just gone, and I started experiencing the myoclonus in February. So if you're having symptoms and you think to yourself, this sounds like me, then hopefully I can help you to get a quick diagnosis. I do apologise, I've got a cold. Now, February this year, I was admitted to hospital for almost 3 weeks because of the spinal myoclonus. I was laying in bed and I started having random jerks in my feet, my hands, arm, just not too frequently, like say one every couple of minutes or one every 5-10 minutes. It was very random and sporadic. But then they started getting more and more frequent, and then it started in my stomach. And I'm not sure if I had them in my head at this time, but my stomach was going arithmetically. I struggle with saying that word, but yeah, it was going like in sort of arithmetic jerks. Sorry, that's not the best explanation. Like a heartbeat, I suppose, but a lot slower at this point. But this got faster and faster and spread to my legs in the end, and I ended up in A&E. They gave me a high dose of morphine and diazepam, which helped at first, but in the end didn't. So yeah, I was in hospital for almost 3 weeks having these fits pretty much every day. When I was in hospital, they diagnosed the syringomyelia, they diagnosed the Arnold-Chiari, but they didn't know where these jerks were coming from, so they just referred me to a couple of neurologists and discharged me. So that May, I went and saw a specialist privately to do with spinal conditions, and he explained to me a lot about my condition and how it would be causing the pain and how it could be related to jerks, blah blah blah. So then I saw him NHS. We didn't get very far, but then I was referred to a specialist by him at a hospital in London, a specialist in epileptic disorders, all sorts of disorders to do with seizures. Because at first they did actually think I had epilepsy, and this isn't why I was referred to him, by the way. They'd done all the tests for that. I had loads of EEGs and different things like that. I had a nerve conduction test. I'm sorry if I'm kind of going on a roller coaster here. It's coming to my mind as I'm saying it. And then in October I saw this specialist. I explained to him the conditions I've got. I explained to him the symptoms I get with my fits, my jerks, and he instantly said it's a classic story of spinal myoclonus. And then I got the diagnosis in the post, in writing, that it was segmental spinal myoclonus. Sorry, I must point out that on the letter it said that this would have been caused by my syringomyelia. So this was a little victory in a sense, because I've been told by a lot of people that my spinal condition and my myoclonus wasn't related, but now I've got the diagnosis by the expert in this field. And yeah, At the moment, I'm being treated by a drug called clonazepam. I'm on quite a high dose of it every day, and it does help. It really does help. I don't have the continuous jerks every day. I might get a bad episode every few months. I can get the random ones, and by random it can be absolutely anywhere. Shoulder, it can be my finger that goes up and down really quick. But the only problem is you cannot stay on clonazepam for a long time because it is a major tranquilizer and your body does become dependent on it. Now, I've been on it since June, so I'm getting a second surgical opinion in the new year to see if there's anything that can be done about my syringomyelia, which is causing these jerks, in order to stop jerks. So, segmental spinal myoclonus is a series of arithmetic jerks which occur in the stomach and also the head. I must point out, I used to get a lot of jerks in my head just generally, and then it spreads out to other areas of your body. So like a tree, it starts in the trunk and then it spreads out to the branches, I suppose, and the roots. That's the way you could describe it. So if you have syringomyelia or a different spinal condition, I'm not sure of the other ones that cause it, but if you have a neurological condition and you start getting these jerks, maybe it'd be an idea to do some research on it. I know there's not a lot of information out there online, so that's why I wanted to kind of make this video so that there's more out there from a patient's perspective as well. One thing my mum always says to people when they ask what it looks like, because I don't know, because when I was experiencing it I was too focused on the pain and the bother it caused, because the doctors even said to me themselves that you're having a mini workout, you know, you're actually your muscles are tensing, and it is literally a workout for your body. And my longest session was 12 hours it lasted for. So yeah, but mum always says to people that it looks like someone who's got Parkinson's. So if you know what that looks like, I don't want to create too much of a disturbing image in your head, but if you know what that looks like, then that's what this looks like from my mum's perspective. If you have these symptoms, or you know a friend with these symptoms, maybe this video will help you, or even if it just educates people out there to know what it is, that would be great, because where it's such a rare condition, there's really not a lot of information out there online, and that's why it obviously took me so long to get diagnosed, because it's not at the forefront of doctors' minds. They don't instantly think, oh, it must be spinal myoclonus, because it's not common. It's not like MS or Parkinson's or anything like that. It's not one of the well-known conditions. I hope this video helped you to understand what it's like to have spinal myoclonus. And yeah, look forward to more videos from me soon. You may have noticed my hair's changed a bit, so yeah, it actually needs a cut again. It's getting a bit long, but yeah, I'll be turning 20 next week, so I'll be celebrating that. Photos and information about that will probably be in my blog rather than in a video, because it's hard to capture that in a video, I find. On this channel there will be more videos coming, giving advice to people about various different things, so look forward to that. I'm not going to give too much information away because I don't want to promise you something then not be delivered, you know. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed this, and I hope, remember, if you've got a chronic illness, to stay strong and stay positive. I'm actually starting a degree in January, February sort of time. I couldn't go to university because of my disabilities, but I'm staying positive because, you know, if you don't, you end up crumbling, and that's the worst thing you can do. And yeah, aim high. Don't give up on your dreams, because you can still make them come true, even if it's via a different route. And I will see you in the next video or the next blog post or wherever. Thanks so much for watching this. Have a lovely day, whatever you're doing. Bye.